Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and tonight I'm here with my boy, Alex Cruz, the professor, the man, the myth, the legend, the man that's here ready to talk about some college football, some NFL football. How we doing tonight, brother?
Good, man. I'm a little tired, but 9:30 is a little late show. But
Isn't that what life is about now, Alex? Is that
yeah,
since we can't really do earlier shows now because stuff always comes up, whether it's your son's soccer, or football team, or maybe karate next season. We'll see what happens next. Uh, Kids are sick. You
yeah.
know, anything could be the reason why. But we're here tonight. We get to talk some football. We get to chit chat, and let's see how it goes, man. It should be a fun night. Overall, how was your weekend for you, man? How was your Thanksgiving break?
It was pretty good. I ate a lot, man. Trying to trying to hit the gym like hardcore now because all the progress I made pretty much gone in like 2 days. Leftovers and whatnot. It was pretty good though. I mean, went to the saw my in laws. It was nice to see that side of the family, and then I spent the afternoon with my parents, and it was pretty good.
Nice, nice. I saw nobody, and that's okay. I can live with that. I've seen everybody all the time, every year. It's all good. But nonetheless, I mean, how was Turkey Bowl? I know you couldn't play this year.
uh,
I know you had to ref
it
it.
it was it was a miss this year, man. I try to. Everybody messaged me all late, like they wanted to do it, and I try to get everybody. I was like, okay, let me try to get everybody together. And honestly, tell you the truth, my I woke up and my knee was hurting really bad because of the cold.
Ooh,
And I told everybody like, maybe next year, guys, because I really didn't want to go outside. My knee was killing me,
yeah,
and
no.
I just texted everybody. It was funny because they have um they have that like a little marathon here in
Mm-hmm.
town, and it's around the park where we play. And one of my buddies that I played football with when we were in high school, he texted me because he always runs it, and because he got married into like a running family, so he runs that thing, and he's like, so I guess the commissioner's not coming out today. Like, I was like, nah, man, not this year. It's like everybody had a bill, and I was just maybe next year we'll have it more organized. But yeah, first year in forever we haven't had a turkey bowl.
That's disgusting. That's
Yeah,
disgusting to hear. Oh well. Maybe we can reinvigorate it next year. We can make up for it next year. Maybe I'll go out there. I won't play. Fuck no. I mean, you've seen my knees. They can barely bend. Uh, we'll go out there and we can maybe live stream it or something like that. We'll organize it. We'll talk about it a little more and really get it going. But guys, Thanksgiving week is over. Hope everyone was safe. Hope everyone was good. Hope y'all didn't burn the house down trying to make the turkey, all the festives and all that stuff. Football happened. Alex, Thursday night football came in a little early. So we'll knock out the four games that we talked about that we predicted last week. So what was the first game up? It was Lions and Packers. Packers upsetting the Lions again because that's what the Lions do. They can't beat the good teams this year and they fail on Thanksgiving. What your thoughts on that one, man?
for the first time, I think Jordan Love actually played pretty good. Now that he played good, Packers fans forget that how bad he's been all year. Uh, so I mean, yeah, the story with Detroit, they just so been up and down this year. The running game looks good, but when it comes to playing good teams, I don't know. They just failed. They just haven't had one of those signature games yet to me. Um, and this year it's been so tight in the NFC that one more loss could potentially uh, put their whole playoffs in jeopardy. And it's crazy because they're outside looking in with 7 wins.
Yeah. And there's a crucial game coming up this Sunday between them and the Cowboys, where both teams are vetting for a playoff spot, and it's tight. You right now, I think the worst team in the NFC has 8 wins. So I mean, we'll see, man. They both need it right now. Our boy Cody's on the chat. He says, "What up, boys? I fuck with the beanie, Alex. Is it that cold down there now? Still 70 daily out here in California. Haha. Well, I mean, it's cold enough where I have to put on socks. No, I'm just kidding. No, not that cold.
It was
Uh,
34 degrees today. It was
Yeah,
pretty cold.
it was a little nipply. It was a little nipply. Not too bad. But it should be back in like the 70s and possibly towards 80s by this weekend. So it's not even that cold, really. It's not. All these cold fronts last like 2 days, so whatever. Milton's in the chat. What up, buddy? Look at the Bears and Pats Nation. Yep, top of the NFC and AFC in the league right now. So that's we'll get into that in just a bit for you,
Haven't
Alex.
haven't haven't been like that since '85.
Oof. What was when y'all went to Super Bowl in '06?
Oh six. I think they were the
Was it
number one
what,
seed.
yeah, wasn't the Patriots also the number one seed? They just lost
Yeah, they lost to the Colts. I
the
think
Colts. Yeah, we lost to the
it
Colts in
was
the, in,
it
in
was
the
supposed to
conference
be it was
championship.
supposed to be Patriots and Bears that year too.
Yeah, well, we let you have Peyton, you know.
That was even worse.
That's why we let you have Peyton. Guys, tune in, tune in. Milton brings up Thursday. I do believe he does mean about Lions and Cowboys. That is Thursday's game. So that should be fun. Don't know who to pick yet. I guess we can get into that later on. But no, man, I'm just disappointed with the Lions this year. Not more so that I think that, oh man, look at how they are without their coordinators. They've been really bad this year. It's just they have the talent. That's not a question. They have the talent. They have Aiden Hutchinson leading the defensive line, and Amon Ra and Sat Laporte are healthy. Like, and one got hurt today or that day. The other one got hurt a few weeks back. Uh, you got the game flowing. And also, same thing with Jameer Gibbs. You got a really strong team. Um, are we putting a lot of blame on Dan Campbell for not being able to get these big wins? These, a big season victory this year? Are we blaming him or are we blaming the team, Jared Goff? What are we putting the blame on right now, Alex?
I think it would have to be a mixture of everybody. I mean, uh, Campbell is going to be Campbell and go for it on fourth down and put his teams in tough positions. But I think he believes in his defense so much that he thinks that even if they're not able to get the conversion, his defense could still stop them.
Yeah,
Because like we said, it's still the same players. Basically, it's kind of same playbook. I mean, you still see Jared Goff more under center most of the time. The only thing is just the designs of the plays and the runs are a little bit different than it was last year. I mean, obviously Ben Johnson's not there anymore, so the designs of the plays are a little bit different. They tried to get a little crafty, try to put in trick plays here and there, but it's not the same as it was last year. Um, yeah, it's just a tough season because now that the conference is so good, they really didn't miss another opportunity of actually making the Super Bowl last year. Now that look at the division now, the division's a lot tougher. So
so let me ask y'all this, because obviously we got guys like our boy Milton. He says, told y'all Dan Campbell is not a top 10 head coach. um I still think he's a really good coach. I mean, maybe top 10. I guess I'd have to like rank him when I want to and stuff like that. I'm not doing that right now, but I still would trust him because at least for the most part, they are getting the wins against the bad teams, which you're supposed to. But at the same time, too, a lot of it's affecting. It is a 1 year change. It is a little different. When you've grown accustomed to having things in the house, how you've had your living room set up and everything's all nice and easy. But once something changes, then it affects everything, and it brings things out of balance. And so that's why I feel like I'm not putting all the blame on Dan Campbell, because I don't think that's a fair assessment of the season, because the players still got to go play.
yeah,
And you're not going to tell me Dan Campbell is not bringing the toughness. And I don't know about you, Alex. I think you would. I would play for Dan Campbell.
yeah,
If I was an athlete in the pros, like he's a guy I would play for. Like there's guys that are coaching right now I would not play for, and he's a guy I would. Like Nick Sirianni, probably wouldn't play for him. Probably play for the team, not for Nick Sirianni. But for Dan Campbell, I would play for. And I feel like these guys are going out there trying, like, but they're not executing things. They're not crisp, and I think that just sucks for the team overall, because I do think this is a team that could. Let's also be honest too. Come on, before I keep being all sentimental for the Lions, the division got tougher.
yeah.
The Bears got better. And we need, and guess what? When you got the Bills are finding that out with the Patriots. You know, the Chiefs are finding that out with the Chargers and the Broncos. When you got enough time, when you find the right guys, as for like quarterback, and then surround them with like the right units, they tend to elevate back up. Um, and NFC North has never been a one team romance. Like it's always been like Green Bay or it goes here and there. So I don't know, man. I think the Lions will be okay later on, maybe. But right now, also too, like they're too hurt on the offense.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
No, no, I don't think that's a bad thing. There's a lot of good teams on the NFC.
We'll see that the next 2 weeks will tell for sure. Especially this Thursday. I'm excited for this Thursday. That's gonna be a great game.
Is this Thursday's game a must win
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because if they
for
lose,
both teams? For both
yeah,
teams.
for both teams, because it'll essentially have the tie. Who would have the tiebreaker, and then I mean, obviously, none. I don't think any of them plays. I think you know. I think Detroit plays San Francisco, don't they?
I'm gonna look up the schedule right now so I can tell you for sure. If they do, they need that tiebreaker. They don't.
Chicago plays San Francisco,
Chicago plays San Francisco. That probably because of where they placed last year.
probably.
Um, so fourth place schedule, right, for both teams. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got Lions got Cowboys, Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. Could potentially win three out of the five. Could.
Yeah.
Maybe four. That would be like the best case scenario. But now they are going to be rocking without Amon Ra, St. Brown for the next couple of weeks with an ankle sprain. Jameson Williams is their wide receiver one, which respectfully I don't trust as much. Sam Laporta still out. So is I think Brock Wright, their backup tight end. Um, what is the strategy for the Lions this Thursday?
Run the fucking ball. Try to run the ball. I know Dallas. Their interior defense has gotten a lot better. I actually liked the pickup of Logan Wilson because of who they already had. They had Overshaw. I knew he was going to come back. Sanborn was a traditional 4-3 defensive guy. The only thing is that like whenever he's in there and they go spread and they have to go into like nickel or dime, it's hard for him to cover slot receivers and tight ends. So Logan Wilson pickup was really good because he could be the Mike and then Overshaw could be the Will. Um,
Yeah.
so it's a good pickup, and then the two defensive tackles. That's going to be really key. I'm a that's something to really look at the run game versus their interior defensive unit. Because I
Uh,
mean, Cowboys are going to be Cowboys on offense. They have two great wide receivers.
Respectfully to the teams that they're going to play right now, Cowboys have a light schedule the rest of the way.
Yeah, they got Washington, and I think they got Giants, and then the Vikings.
And the Chargers with a damaged hand, Herbert.
Yeah, he might not even play. I think he might be out for a couple, maybe
They're
for a
saying maybe
week.
a week, the week most.
Yeah,
But even if he comes back, like by then, like I mean, that's this new like whatever the stats were weeks 1 through 11, not the same since they got Quinn Williams. Just we got to be respectful out there. Like Quinn Williams has actually brought a change to the Cowboys defense, one that I'm not appreciative of because my Cowboys hate agenda is not standing tall right now if they keep winning. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, moving on to the next Thursday night game, which was Alex. Do you remember? Because I forgot. Brief
the
second.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cowboys.
All right, go. We're sticking to the Cowboys. God damn it! Trying to move away. All right, Patrick Mahomes goes home. Actually plays against. I guess I'm assuming the Cowboys is his childhood team, his favorite team, if I'm not mistaken, because he was raised near the Dallas area. Um, they go out there. Patrick Mahomes plays a heck of a game. You cannot take it away from Patrick Mahomes. He is not the reason why they lost. This
Yeah,
team lost because the defense can't stop shit. They got the first pick in the first drive, did nothing after that. Allowed 450 yards, couldn't get any three and outs, couldn't stop the run, couldn't stop the passing game. This defense that was top 10 the last couple of years is literally it's like the defense of Cowboys and Chiefs swap.
Yeah.
and now we don't know what this Chief team is. And I almost feel bad for the Chiefs Kingdom, for the fans and all that, because it's like, damn. I understand there'll be seasons when you lose, right? Patriots had that. Excuse me, but like this, I don't like it. Your thoughts, Alex?
Yeah, I actually watched that game with Marco's little brother, and uh, he was calling him the what was that?
I don't know. I heard you. You're saying calling him the, and then because
Oh,
cut off.
it like broke up, but he was calling him the goat and stuff, and like after the first two drives, I'm like me and Emmanuel were just watching the game. We're like looking at each other like, bruh, there's a lot of game left. But yeah, man, it's really tough for the Kansas City fandom because they got no fucking run game. Patrick Mahomes is has to do everything by himself, and his defense, they look good at times, but man, when it's time for
When
them to when it's time for them to make a play, they can't. They can't make a damn stop, and um, I don't know if it's credit to the Cowboys or the Chiefs are just. I mean, the Chiefs are just a really bad football team, but I don't know. I don't know what the narrative is. Is are we going to continue to say, "Oh, it's the Chiefs; they'll turn it around"? We've been saying that for the past 4 weeks already,
we've
and
been
they
saying,
get
no, we've been saying for 8 weeks. Let's be honest. When they
and
started
there's
2-2, we that's when you know.
yeah, and they're still stuck in the middle. And honestly, like there's there's teams where like they're 500 and they're like, oh well, if this is a team you don't want to make the playoffs. Well, I mean, I don't think Kansas City poses a threat to anybody right now, even if they make the playoffs. They're not there. And you know who the other team is? The team they lost to is the Cowboys, who's hovering around 500. That's the team you don't want to play in the playoffs if they do make it because they're starting to click, while the other team is hovering 500 and they're up and down.
Look,
Crazy.
look, this Sunday night football, Chiefs at Texans,
Gonna be a
or
great game.
Texas Chiefs. I forget which one it is. I forget the hometown team. Anyways, oh man, I'm so sorry. I cannot bet against Houston right now. They're on a streak right now. They're feeling good. They're on a 4-game win streak. They're killing almost everybody, and I don't see why they wouldn't be killing the Chiefs. What's up, Bijo?
And
Come
I,
on.
and I was ready to stick a fork
Right.
in Houston.
Oh, we all were 3-5. We all were. Now they're
I
seven
mean,
and five.
their offense is still up and down, but man, their fucking defense could turn any game like within one play. They're really good. They're a really good
Look, it
defense.
doesn't matter if your offense can only produce about 18, 19 points. The defense will only allow like 16, 17.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not letting anything through. Like, they just shut down the Colts, which I know Daniel Jones got his little broken fibula. Boo hoo, crybaby, still playing. Uh, they beat Josh Allen on Thursday Night Football, short
they
week.
they beat the brakes off him.
He got hurt.
Yeah,
They won't show it on the injury report, but he's hurt. He got hurt from that game.
yeah.
They're not gonna tell me otherwise. Um, so we'll see. But going back to the Thursday game, yeah, man, Cowboys just did their thing. Let me ask you this because it's an interesting point. I would have liked a bigger panel to like ask this, but I guess for the people who are watching live or watching on demand, comment below. If you had to choose between keeping George Pickens, but at the same time having to maybe trade CD Lamb, would you take it?
Man, yeah, I think I would. Yeah, because here's the thing, Pickens. I mean, I like. I was one of the ones that really liked the pickup. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but man, Pickens has been reliable. And the thing is, when Pickens was the number one receiver, he was still getting his fucking getting his numbers. And if you could find a way to keep both of them, by all means, man, for real, like keep both of them. But I'm starting to see that a lot where there's a gray area that you there's a chance that you might only have could keep one.
Yeah.
And
And Jerry's already proven this year by trading Micah that he's not afraid to let go of a big names if it means improving the team.
but
So,
the thing is though, like you have a lot of draft picks, and you don't have to pay those draft picks right now. You know what I mean? So
but you do have to pay George Pickens.
yes, pay. I would. I
And
mean,
and
pay him.
and and hear me out. It's the agent that represents Micah Parsons. So what are we doing? So this is gonna be the conundrum this offseason. Like good for the Cowboy fans. They're enjoying it right now. They feel like they got now like a well-rounded team. Can you pay them enough and keep it all together? That is the question.
Hmm. I mean, that's a good situation to be in as a Cowboy fan, because if you really think about it, a lot of people are already thinking like it's only really a 1 year rental, anyways.
Hey,
Yeah,
if you franchise tag him,
yeah.
one it's still gonna be like $30 million. And then and also now you just pissed him off. And we see what happens when you get a George Pickens pissed off. He doesn't intend to play, ball. He tends to be the diva that he normally is.
Do you feel like he's having more fun in
Oh,
Dallas than
he's
he
having
ever
fun
had?
with a more accurate quarterback. He hasn't had an accurate quarterback in the NFL. He hasn't
Yeah,
had one.
yeah. I
He
think Pickens is loving his stay in Dallas.
what
He
did he
loves
have?
it.
Old man Ben, Mason, Kenny, um,
Trubisky,
Russ,
Fields.
Fields. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what year he came into the league. It was a 21 or 22, whatever it was. That's why I brought up Ben. But like, damn, bro, he's had such bad, poor, accurate passers that he's like, thank God, I finally have one, right? And the knock on everyone's gonna be like, well, Dak still sucks. He's number 32 quarterback in the league right now. If you ask Jeff, um, which you know what, honestly, Dak's numbers probably improved with Pickens over CD. CD's Butterfingers is probably gonna get him. I don't know. Teams will trade for CD Lamb. I'm not saying they wouldn't, right? He's gonna be a hot commodity if he would go to trade market, but I'm just saying there's a possibility Alex Lamb is not on the team. 88 is no longer on the team next year.
Yeah. I could see it. I mean, it's crazy though because, like I said, I think they would like I said, you would ask any Cowboys fan right now, they would love this situation that they're in because remember that Williams pickup, everybody was saying like, oh, he's garbage. He's out. He's past his prime, and he's having a good year. Their defensive line,
Isn't he like 27, 28 right now? What the fuck is he
yeah,
past the prime?
yeah, and he's looking pretty good right now. I mean, he's having a pretty good year.
He's his age.
The Pickens the Pickens pickup. They were saying that you know, is it too much? He's too much of a diva to be in Dallas. I get it because the way he was acting in Pittsburgh, and then their part how
Honestly,
they had
if you had kept him in Pittsburgh and the way the situation is going right now, he would have been a real diva with the whole
yeah
situation right
I
now.
think he would have been traded for sure. But I mean, like I said, it's in a gray area for Dallas right now. I don't know what to
Yeah,
think of, right?
he's 27. He's about to turn 28 in a few days. Quinton Williams is still young, bro. He's not even his prime years has just begun. So like that's why he got extended what he got, and his extension is cheap compared to other defensive tackles. His extension is cheap. So I like this Cowboys roster. Again, I've said it before. You could have still had this roster minus Kenny Clark with Micah Parsons, um, and obviously not the extra first round pick and stuff like that. But it is what it is. But now, Joe Burr. Joe Burr, your favorite quarterback in the AFC North, Alex.
There,
Uh,
that game was garbage to watch.
they hurt more that Lamar sucks so bad. Like I thought he might with due to his injuries because he's been bad the last 3 weeks now. They suck more than that Joe Burrow came in, counting the clock and all that shit. Kind of cooked.
Man, I tell you one thing: the fucking Cincinnati's defense has been playing.
Now, where was this defense all year long?
No, like you watch the Patriots versus Cincinnati game, obviously. I watched that game too, and that Cincinnati defense actually was playing pretty good against the Patriots.
Oh,
They were
we
making,
would have lost if Joe Burrow was playing. I'm not
and
gonna lie.
there was times where I'm like, what has gotten into this team? But I mean, Cincinnati has those kind of runs though. I like that Super Bowl run in the playoffs. Their defense was creating turnovers, and I think right now, I mean, it's a big hill to climb, but their defense is playing better.
Dog,
Uh,
I'm telling you, bro. Once November, December hits, like they're a different team than they are the first half of the season. Now, obviously, they still lost some games, actually some close games. They weren't like blowouts or anything like that. But
yeah, they
but
barely lost to the Bears by I think a point.
they should if Joe Burrow had said or whatever the decision was, if it was Joe Burrow or the coaches, whatever it was, if they had played, if he had played against the Patriots, they would have won that game. Which I'm not.
I don't know. The Patriots defense was pretty good though. They
No,
played.
but I do think there's a difference between the Flacco and Burrow. You get what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like they I think they could have put up one score more, and that would have been enough to beat us, like by a point or something like that. That's what I mean. I'm not saying they would have blown us out or anything like that. Because we also gave them a pick six. If you remember, Drake May threw a pick six. It was stupid as fuck. So you just handed them one touchdown. But nonetheless, yeah, man. The fact that the AFC North right now is competitive between three teams, and I say competitive with quotation marks, with now the Bengals being only 2 games behind the Ravens and the Steelers. Wow, I don't think none of us would have this conversation months ago when Joe Burrow went down. Now we're entering week 14, and if they beat Buffalo, they're actually in the talks, which they're right there, which is so stupid. It doesn't make sense. The only way they can get in the playoffs is by winning division. By the way,
they beat Pittsburgh, right?
they went 1-1 with them. Yep.
Yeah, and then they still got one more game against the Ravens.
That's right. And this Ravens team is not ready for a second Joe Burrow meeting. I think they play him in 2 weeks.
I don't get what the philosophy is with the Ravens offense. I really don't.
There is no philosophy, bro. There is no philosophy. Lamar's been hurt for over a month.
That's what I'm saying. Like, run the fucking ball with the running backs.
We have to save Derrick Henry's knees for the postseason. You ain't making no postseason at this rate, guys. Come on. John Harbaugh's got to be in the hot seat. He's got to be. Not even if it's not this year, he's got to be in the consideration next year.
And they got pretty good tight ends. Like they could run a lot more 12 personnel.
You also don't even if you're so worried about running Derrick Henry, right? Let's say it's because of his knees and you want to save him for playoffs. Fine. You're gonna tell me you can't do stuff with Keaton Mitchell? You can do small check down screens with Justice Hillmore. You couldn't do something to alleviate the pressure from Lamar. Because you're seeing right now, he can't really move his legs. He can't really plant his foot to really like put it where he wants to. He's sailing the ball way too high.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I love about Lamar is that when he releases the ball, it looks so beautiful. It's so pretty the way it goes off. And now it's going above like Zay Flowers over his head, another extra like 10 yards and shit like that. I'm like, well, this ain't working right now. This is not good. And of course, I mean, you got your safety blanket Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely, but I mean, it's just not enough if you also don't have a run game going. What was it? They had that big first drive with the 30-yard touchdown, and then I think Derrick Henry only ran it like 2 or 3 more times that half.
Yeah.
Dog, we can't succeed like this. You just can't. So now we're in the conversation, Alex, and you're gonna hate it. Maybe by week 17, we're gonna have a 3-way tie with this, or week 18 with the 7 and 8, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, because even the Steelers look like they're about to blow it.
And one of those teams are gonna fucking host a playoff game.
Oh, you imagine that, bro?
It's gonna be disgusting.
Hey, and it could be against Buffalo. It could be against the Chargers. It could be against the Colts. Because now the Colts are on the wild card team. They're not even a playoff. They're not even a divisional leader. The Jaguars, week 14, are leading the AFC South. You know how crazy that sounds? Crazy.
That team. You don't even know what to think about that
Mm,
team.
no, not at all. All right, and now going to Friday game. Bears went to Philly. Ben Johnson stamped his season, Alex. Took off his shirt, twerked, chest bumped, painted his fingernails, and got the job done against Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, and the Philadelphia Eagles. How'd you feel as a Chicago Bears fan seeing your team essentially? I know the scoreboard doesn't say as much, but basically put a belt to ass on the Eagles.
Man, they curb stomped them fuckers bad. they they really did, man. That shit was crazy. The way they manhandled Jalen Carter. Oh my god, that dude was ending up in the fucking. He would line up in the C gap, and next thing you know, he's all the way in the A gap. I'm like, dude, they manhandled them bad. I know people are saying oh, Caleb Williams is there. His completion percentage is low. Uh, I don't think people really understand or watch the game on how he plays football because he when his guys are not open, he most of the times throws it out of bounds or throws it at their feet because he doesn't want to. Two
No,
years he's been 2 years he's been in the league. He doesn't turn over the ball a lot.
no, he's trying to make sure it doesn't. At least he's keeping the drive alive, whether it doesn't look pretty and whatever. But you know who did that all the time? His idol, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Literally did that all the fucking time in Green Bay when he had legs, when he could move and he could scramble out of situations. He would literally throw away the ball so at least the drive can continue, rather than the other team picking them off or taking a sack. That's what you're supposed to be doing
Mhm.
if in situations like this. Like if you can't find anybody, at least make sure you have another play to go. Like now he did have a pick. Um, did he? Did I forgot, Alex? I was at work. I heard, so I was more mainly hearing it. Was it tipped? If I'm not mistaken.
No, I think it wasn't tipped. I think he was rolling up to his right, and
Overthrown, underthrown.
no, they cut it off.
Mm.
But what I mean, like I said, man, if whenever Ben Johnson got hired, I'm like, if he could get Caleb to play under center more, he, I think he could have a good year. I didn't say a great. I mean, I don't mean like a great year, but I think a decent year.
So
Uh, I,
productive year.
I was looking at the numbers, man, and they're saying that Caleb has played more under center than he ever has in his whole collegiate career and his whole high school career.
Yes,
And
because
I,
Ben
and I'm
Johnson
like,
was trying to get rid of all those bad habits.
dude, man, I'm telling you, that's how you fucking coach a young quarterback, especially like if you're still trying to um, teach them like how the offense is ran.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just keep it simple. Run the fucking ball. Then you'll mix in a couple of play action passes or bootlegs to get the receivers open. He'll hit them. So I don't know what it. I don't know if Philadelphia just got caught off guard or they just didn't expect Chicago to run the ball like that on them.
Okay, so I didn't say this last week or anything like that. One of the reasons I picked the Bears to win is because something was weird about the last time the Eagles lost two in a row. Remember that? It was Broncos and the Giants. It was also a short week. They came out looking lazy in that short week game against the Giants. Real lazy. Like they just didn't give a fuck. And I had picked the Eagles to win that game and because the Giants were bad or whatever. But the Eagles came out really lazy, really like I just don't care. So they got their ass whooped. Because of how the season's gone for them, I felt like it was going to be the same way, which is why I picked them to win. And interceptions help and stuff like that. But for a team that with this kind of front line on the defensive side, to allow nearly 300 rushing yards ran down your throat and you're the defending champions. That's kind of embarrassing. And that's why I say, like you said curb stop, I said belt to ass. Like the score is not going to tell you that, but there's a lot of pride that comes to the lineman that can stop the run. When you allow nearly 300 yards down your throat, you that's embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah.
Um, Great day for Manungai and Swift, each put over 125. You know, you're not gonna really do much if you can't really stop them if you freaking. That's insane now. Like that's just insane. And
The
this Eagles team is just. I mean, realistically, they're pathetic this year.
and like, man, I was watching it, and honestly, the route concepts that Philly had on third down was actually not too bad, man. I was actually fuck like there was people that were open, like wide ass open, and Hurts missed them. Even I think it was third and six, and they ran like a stack receiver concept. So like you know, I think it was AJ on top on the left, and then like right behind them was Devontae. So at like if you line up like that, your corner and your slot corner have to talk to each other, like
Yeah,
who's got inside and out, who's bracketing, and you got right out there. Right's his first year in the big role. Obviously, he has a lot of picks, but I mean, you're putting him in a vulnerable spot where he has to communicate, and they got Devontae Smith right open on a slant, and Jalen Hurts missed him, threw it behind him, and he had Dallas Garter right open down the like nobody around him. He would have scored,
yeah,
and I think that to me that concept is to get Dallas Garter down the middle because the defensive backs are looking at that stack where they see that they're running a slant and then like an out breaking route, so the safety goes over the top, and Dallas Garter on the other side goes like runs like a post. He was wide open. Hurts missed him. I was
yeah,
like, oh my god, like dude. Well, I'm not gonna lie, like Chicago got lucky at some of the um, on some of the plays. Just Hurts was just missing them. I think it's a mixture of coaching and players not executing. The one thing that I took away though is that AJ Brown didn't look like he was mad.
yeah. He got 132 yards and 10 receptions. He's happy.
Yeah, he was happy.
My boy Mikey's in the chat on Instagram, so I can't really post it up here. He says Jalen Hurts is not elite. Hey, people have been saying that for years. He's a quarterback that wins. He's not an elite quarterback. So that is gonna be a thing. If we do a postseason rankings, I don't know where he's gonna land. He ain't gonna land high for me. Because
And we expected a big year from him. Like I think everybody did.
I expected like, hey man, look, you got your title. You can if you're gonna get a new coordinator, you can ball out a little more, you can air it out, you can don't have to be afraid. I said it last week, man. He's playing afraid. He's playing scared. I don't like this. That's the problem with Philly. It's not that AJ Brown got the targets. It's not that Saquon didn't get enough carries or whatever that people are gonna say. Jalen Hurts plays scared,
And
and that's not good luck. That's not how he was before the championship. He was not playing scared.
and then people were saying like, oh, he does not turn over the ball. He's like one of those quarterbacks that knows how to play within the system. I think he turned over the ball twice this past week.
Jalen,
Yeah, pick and I think a strip
yeah,
sack.
he had a fumble.
Yeah.
All right, we got some questions here for you, Alex. Kyle Manungai or DeAndre Swift? I'm
Uh,
assuming he means long term.
well, Manungai is a young seventh round pick, and he runs the ball like a fucking bowling ball. Uh, he's more of a David Montgomery, and I like David Montgomery. I'd rather go with Manungai. Swift is more of like a Swift, like what his last name is, a Swifty
Yeah.
back, and
Oh, he's Swifty.
yeah, he can make people miss.
And one of the guys, you're a rookie, right? So I mean, you get a rookie deal, not even a big deal right now.
Mm.
Uh, Joe says, sad that AJ's been balling 100 plus yards each of the last two games, and it's both straight L's. Again, it's not his fault. I don't think the whole. Hey, at least you got him not complaining in the locker room. If that's one thing, like that's a win. But it's not also his fault. Like the strategy should be eat more even, ball out, run the ball, make everything work. They don't have no consistency. Alex, they went from being the number one offense. They're in the early 20s.
And I think they went from like a top 5 defense to like, I mean,
Middle of the pack.
middle of the pack right now. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, nearly 300 rushing yards really puts you down there.
That was going to happen. How does the Eagles OC still have a job? I assume it's because they don't want. I don't think they've ever fired any of their OCs early, if I'm not mistaken. AJ Brown a little too late for Lou. Hey, he's helped me in the chop league that Mikey's commissioning right now. The commissioner has it against me, Alex,
Hmm.
because of Travion Henderson and Mike Vrabel. But my guys survive. Anyways, yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, bro,
They
Eagles
ate
are,
his house.
huh?
They ate his house this past week.
Oh, Patulos, yeah, they found where he lives and they fucking trashed it. That sucks, bro.
But I mean, you hear the I don't know who was calling that game. The
It was Amazon, so it was Kurt Herstreet and Al Michaels.
I think it was Curb that said, "How could you you hear the groans and the moans from the fans every time Chicago was forcing them a punt, and they're like he was like it's like, mind you guys, this team has only lost. I think are they 8-3? They're 8-3, right?
They're 8-4 now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they like this is coming from an 8-3 crowd that just won a Super Bowl. I was like, yeah, well, the Philly fans are like that, I guess.
but I remember when Detroit went to egg or harass Dan Campbell after they lost that conference championship game. I remember it was one of his daughter's like schoolmates who fucking just like doxed them and fucking they had to move and everything. So I'm like, fuck. And well, it is what it is. All right, Alex. So enough about those teams. I want to get into real quick the eliminated teams this week. Now, 4 new teams got eliminated. The first team that got eliminated all season long was the Giants, I think, last week. And now Saints, Cardinals, Tennessee, and Raiders have all been eliminated. What I want to ask you, gotta make a big list or anything like that. And I'll start. Let's start with the Raiders. So I want to actually, let's start with the Cardinals because I think you want to answer this one more. What changes do the Cardinals need to make this offseason to make them a better team?
I think it's going to be more consistency from the quarterback position. I don't think.
Are we
I don't
keeping
think they
Kyler?
have. Yeah, I don't think they have enough trust with Kyler, and I think it's more. Kyler needs to be. I still think he's a good quarterback. I still think he just needs to change the scenery. I don't think Arizona is going to be where he's going to shine anymore. That's obviously going to be more. Going to be like obviously a rebuild, but I feel like Arizona's been rebuilding for a little while. I mean, Gannon was there at the beginning of the rebuild, and it looks like he has to start all over again.
Yeah,
Uh, was it the safety's name? I forgot to keep on forgetting his name.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker. Buda Baker was in the talks of getting traded, I think, a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, and
I
then he
think
got
it's time.
extended. Then he got extended last year.
Yeah, I honestly think it's time for, like, if you really want to tear the whole ship down, I think you need to see what you can get from him. Like, because uh, I don't think you're gonna want to have all that money sitting on that defense and for him just to be there for another rebuild.
I think
I
when I
mean,
saw the differences on cap space, how much is dividend between offense and defense, I think Arizona was one of the lowest on offense.
yeah, because they need more dogs on offense. I mean, Connor.
When
I mean,
James Conner went down, it was bad.
yeah, once he went down, the offense started to become more standing, and they need a good running game. Um, yeah, I just feel like they need more dogs. I mean, Harrison, is a top pick, and he's I had him breaking out this year, and he's still finding his footing. Their tight end, he's a pretty good player, but I mean, um, when it comes to being in the red zone, I don't know. They can't really find him.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they don't have their franchise quarterback right now. They don't have one at all, to be honest. I'm not saying Kyler can't be a franchise quarterback. I just think he's done with Arizona. I think they're done with him. All right. What about, let's say, the Saints? What changes do they need? Um, is a quarterback going to be early in the draft picks, and or do you think they stick with Shuck or maybe even Rattler?
Mm. There's a couple good quarterbacks coming out this year, but I think I think you will try to get one more year till you see to rebuild, and try to get a higher pick so you could get a good quarterback in the following class. Because this
Mm,
class coming up, I think you're gonna have a lot more dogs in at receiver, and the defensive backs is really going to be good this year. So get a high pick in structure, get some weapons, and get some online help for the Saints. Um,
there is a lot. It keeps popping up on my feed, like an advertisement or whatever, from Fanatics. Arch Manning Saints jerseys.
yeah,
He's not. He hasn't committed out yet, and yes, he's found a little bit of footing the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. But I think he's gonna want to stay one more year with
Arch
Texas.
is not going to leave.
Yeah. All right. What about the Giants? I mean, obviously, health would be the one thing. Neighbors and Cam coming back healthy. Dart not getting long darted by defenses would also help on that situation. I think I would say for the Giants, because I do think by 2027 they'll be a much better team, because I don't think next year Cam and Neighbors will be fully healthy yet. I think by 2027 they'll be a lot more healthier, and I think the big thing that they'll probably need there is probably a secondary and an O line, which of course O line's always been a thing for them.
I think a coach.
Ah, well, that is of course yes. So the vacancies out there. What's the biggest name right now? You think that they should go chase right now?
Hmm. I would try to get an innovative, offensive minded guy, someone that likes to run the ball. Uh, Dart was also a guy that played a lot in shotgun, and he still continues to play a lot in shotgun because of his legs. I understand that, but man, you got to get Dart under center, man. Let him hand the ball off to Cam and what's the other running back's name?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Yep.
And you'll open up a lot more for neighbors on the outside.
And
'Cause
Wanda's having a good run right now.
I think out of the bottom teams, the Giants have a brighter future than everybody else.
Oh,
Their
I can
defensive
agree.
line's really good if they're not watching porn.
Why you and everyone else believe that, I don't
I don't I
understand.
don't I don't I don't believe that at all. I was with you
You
when I
know what?
was
He didn't even
Trey.
deny it. Now,
Trey Trey was. I told Trey, I'm like, why would you even? That dude's a troll. Like he really like. If you look back at all his stuff he posts, he's like a troll.
and I like his. He felt validated. You see, I told you. Why is he not on the field? I'm not talking about Trey, but I'm talking about the troll.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, that was funny. Raiders. Hey, maybe fire Tom Brady and then find a whole new owner. Because apparently Tom Brady was a Chip Kelly guy. He was a Pete Carroll guy. And of course, Pete Carroll was a Geno guy. And that shit has flopped bad.
I hate Chip Kelly. I hate his fucking offense. I've always
Everyone hated him in the NFL. I don't know why
I've
he.
always hated him.
Yeah, so I don't know why he was brought in. Like I said, that was a Tom thing. Tom, do better. Be better. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
I wonder. I mean, they almost got banned. You remember?
They heavily chased Ben, and I think Vrabel was also one of the guys they wanted, but it just wasn't going to happen because Ben has already set his sights on Chicago and Caleb.
Man,
If y'all had not fired Eberflus, I know Ben was going to leave no matter what last year. Ben could have ended up in the Raiders. Now, would they be better than right now? Yeah, but I don't think that, like as well as like, the Bears are right now.
would you mind Gino coming back one more year?
Would I mind? Yes, because you're gonna have a top 5 draft pick. You're gonna get a quarterback.
Yeah, but I rather use that pick
He's not
on
good,
on
dog.
online or receiver because this year draft class for quarterbacks kind of be on one of the like
Okay, let's say we do
you're
that,
gonna have
right?
more
Let
misses.
let's say we do that. They need to leave. They need to let Gino go. I just don't think you keep Gino. I mean, I guess you're paying him already, so I guess you like if you're gonna pay him, might as well use him. But like, damn, dog, it's a 2-year deal.
Exactly. Let them finish it out. You're not gonna compete in that division right now. Don't like
Yeah,
you gotta look at it that way. Like you're not gonna be able to compete.
and he's cheap. It's only 26 mil. Ah, yeah, I guess so.
Keep them.
I
Keep them and build
I
the team.
it's just gonna feel ugly.
Oh
I
yeah,
get
I
what you're
know.
saying. Yeah, it's just gonna feel ugly. I guess at least if you have him playing, you'll guarantee 2 back to back top 5 picks.
And I mean I wasn't a big fan of Genti coming out anyways, but I get it. It's kind of hard to run behind that fucking offensive line. So try to get some
Dog,
fucking dogs in the offseason and in free agency and then see
dog.
what you
Those
can find
reports
them.
about Chip Kelly fucking making up his own plays versus fucking going with what they fucking came up with all week long. That's fucking crazy, man.
Chip Kelly likes the skinnier, like a slimmer fucking built O line because he likes to run a lot of fucking like college shit, like zone, like a lot of fucking like outside zones and shit. And RPO, I know he's trying to run RPOs with Gino.
What are 2 games they've won this year? I know obviously the Patriots, which you always remind me, and the
They
other one
really
was the
they
Titans.
almost beat the Bears.
They did. They only beat them by a point.
That was a good game.
Wow, they lost to Jacksonville only by a point.
They've been in a couple of games.
Just those. So I mean, if in best case scenario for them, they could have been 4-9. Oh, ooh, ooh. No, I don't like it at all. It's whatever. The Raiders are going to be what it is, and of course, the last team to talk about, Tennessee. They need a coach.
Hey, they got a quarterback. I think you got a
Okay,
quarterback.
you still
They- they-
trust Cam Ward right now, or at least you can still give him time either way. It's only rookie year.
Man, I say fucking let him let him air it out and see what you got because you already know this season's already done and you don't got a coach. Try to put as much tape as you can for Cam to see what the next coach could bring in, like what he sees, what he could do with Cam.
Yep,
The more that I mean that would be the best thing you could do if you're the who's the coach right now for them. I think it's their DC or their I think it's their DC.
probably. I could look right now, but I really don't want to, just because it's so sad to look at. Is that you?
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
man, with the fucking flux capacitor is fucking turning on the DeLorean. Goddamn. Um. All right. Well, enough about the bad teams. I gave them a shot. Let me go ahead, Alex. Let me go ahead and give you my top 10 power rankings. Entry week 14. Alex, it's fluctuant, bro. I mean, you've seen how these teams have proven me right, and you see how these bottom teams have failed out. Um, obviously last week we put in the Ravens in the top 10, and they bounced their way out. That's not a question, right? Like, I think everyone else that was in the top 10 stayed in the top 10. I think there was only one new team. Can you guess who that is?
who's in a winning streak that hasn't been on there?
Oh, that's the route we're going with. Interesting.
I
Well,
don't
anyways,
know.
let me tell you my top 10 power rankings entering week 14, Alex. So you don't have to think about it. I'll just tell you. At number 10, falling from 6 to 10, just hanging on by a thread, Alex. It is the former number one team in the AFC South, the Indianapolis Colts.
Dang, way down there.
I could justify kicking out teams that have lost 2 in a row out the top 10. I could justify it. But the replacements will just look worse, in my opinion. So I kept some of them in. All right. So Colts hang on by a fucking thread, Alex. By a thread. Number 9. The new team that has entered my top 10. And I wish my boy would be up for this right now. The team with the 4-game win streak, the 7-5 Houston Texans, have entered the top 10 chat.
Dang.
Defense can win championships. Instant reaction? Alex?
The what?
Instant reaction from you for that?
No, I mean I like it. That Texans team has been balling out for the past couple of weeks. I know their offense has been playing kind of bad, and I was playing around where I was like, man, put the real starter in, put Mills back in. But I mean, that defense could fucking win you games, for sure.
So I have a big test against a team they feel they got robbed from twice last year.
That's
all right.
Good game.
And number 8, another team that's on a 2-game losing streak, fell from 4 to 8. It is the champions. It is the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 7, they move up 2 spots. I thought they were going to lose because of Myles Garrett being awesome. That was not the case. San Francisco 49ers are number 7.
Fucking hate the 49ers.
Man, they're coming for you, huh?
I know. I fucking hate those guys.
Number 6. You hate this team even more. You're going to see them on Sunday. It is the Green Bay Packers.
Bunch of punks.
Hey, well, they're there. Those are my bottom 5 of the top 10 so far. Now enter the top 5, the top brass, the guys taking charge right now. Moving up 2 spots, your Chicago Bears.
What a time to be alive.
You finally got the first seed in the NFC North. You got the first seed in the NFC. I could have arguably put you higher, but just like the Patriots, slow and steady. And if they keep winning, it's gonna feel real good.
I like the Bears being under the radar. Honestly, I don't like them being the 1 seed because I want to try to sneak into the very top because people are still talking like if they're not a good team, and I don't care. I mean, like fuck it, if that's the way you feel like. I mean, the numbers don't lie. I mean, they it don't matter who's in front of them. They've been playing good ball.
Yes, they have. And number 4, moving up 1 spot, it is the Seattle Seahawks. Number 3, going down 2 spots, it is the Los Angeles Rams. It hurt me to watch Matthew Stafford give the ball away 3 times.
After he broke the record.
It's like, bro, dog. Keep it going. You're the MVP right now. Like, let's keep it going. Like,
as soon as he broke the record, he just turned into a turnover machine.
He's like, these younglings ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna break my record. Fucking crazy. All right. At number 2, moving up 1 spot, gave us a hell of a game Sunday Night Football, winning in overtime, the Denver Broncos. And at number 1, finally, Alex, on top of my brow rankings, I can't speak for everyone else, but at least on top of mine, the New England Patriots are the number 1 team entering Week 14. And they're going to stay there for at least 2 weeks because they got a bye week next week. And I got no reason to knock them after this week, all right? So that right there, Alex, is my top 10 power rankings. Colts at 10, Texans at 9, Eagles at 8, Niners at 7, Packers at 6, Bears at 5, Seahawks at 4, Rams at 3, Broncos at 2, and the New England Patriots at 1. How do you feel, bro?
It's a good list, man. The 1 teams I think that will probably be creeping up into the top 10 with another win this week With two teams, I would say the Panthers and the Cowboys. If they somehow both of them find a way to win this week, uh,
Dog,
they
what
they
are the fucking Panthers?
I don't know, man. Dude, I like Bryce Young, like I really do. I told you guys that yeah, CJ Stroud was the better quarterback, but it didn't. That by all means, I did not mean that Young was terrible.
No, no, you never
And
said that.
and and people were still saying like, man, Young was a bad pick. He's little. I'm like, bro, he got drafted to the Panthers. That the
Had
team
just
didn't,
given away CMC.
and their quarterback coach one is CJ and Josh McCown.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
and
they didn't even want him.
no, they didn't.
They
So
they got overruled by the owner.
he was already put in a bad situation. I told everybody, man, he's a good quarterback. Like, turn on the tapes for him in college. He's a good quarterback. Just give him some time. And I'm actually I'm like happy that he's actually he's playing pretty decent now. And
Damn.
he has a
So
good running game. And people are like are attacking him for like, oh, he has a hand off the ball. Yeah, but when it's time for him to make plays, he makes it. The big
dog,
the big first down that they converted to ice the game because of him.
these are their big wins this season, and it's not light to be fair. Like especially like if you're hindsight says it all now, right? 13 weeks in, they swept the Falcons, which I thought probably the reverse was going to happen.
Yeah.
They beat the Cowboys, if you remember that one, Rico Dotto game. They beat the Packers, and now they've beaten the Rams. So for everyone who's saying easy schedule Patriots, hey, we belted as them. So if you're impressed by the Panthers, be impressed by the Patriots. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent there for no reason, but you get my point. Like the Panthers have some wins, so
Yeah.
I mean crazy. So I understand what you're saying. That those are two teams that are looking in. Obviously, at Buffalo maybe starts a win streak because they haven't had one in a minute. Maybe they can creep into. Um, you're right about Dallas. I will admit, with this new defensive lineup, with them being what 3-0 since they got Quentin Williams, if they go 4-0, I guess the conversations have to start.
They're just behind the eight. I think they had like a 10% chance of making the playoffs before they got Quentin, and it was a slim chance, but they got a big hill to climb. They really do to make the playoffs. I mean, they're going to be a good team. It's going to be interesting next year for them, but right now they're for
Mm-hmm.
sure in the talks. But Jerry's going to be Jerry and going to say something to fuck up the whole locker room again.
Well, didn't you think it was stupid when he said, I called the Giants and I offered them Micah and a first for Quentin Williams
Yeah.
and they turned it down? I'm like, they would never have turned that down. You telling me that they would have turned down Micah and a first? Shut the fuck up. You're giving them a first? No, that's not true. That is fucking bullshit. Where's my flag? Fuck it. There. I threw a flag. It's not yellow, but it's even worse. Get him out here. Deport him. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, if they go 7-5-1, if they beat Detroit this week, they'll be the 8th seed. They'll just be outside looking in. They will need the help of the Bears beating the Packers this week. And who are the Niners playing? Oh, they're on the bye. So they're not in jeopardy of dropping out. So Dallas would need the help right now of Green Bay. Actually, they will need Chicago to beat both Green Bay maybe once or twice and beating
It's
San Francisco.
San Francisco, yeah.
So you are about to be best buddies holding each other's wieners to try to help them get into the playoffs somehow. Is that a challenge you're willing to take?
I mean, we were the alliance with the Eagles till Friday
Yeah.
because the Eagles beat everybody in the NFC
They did
besides the
y'all
Bears,
solid. Yeah.
and then we beat everybody in the NFC East.
Well, I guess they didn't like that.
It's funny. Oh, who did somebody in your friend group put in the chat? like a weeks whenever the Bears played the Cowboys. One of your Cowboy friends in our league said
Okay.
they're still gonna finish last in the division. I'm like, now it's so funny because now if we were in their division, would be first too.
Could have been Mikey.
Probably. He
I
said,
feel
"Oh,
like that. I feel like that would be something Mikey would have said. Yeah, I
he
mean,
said he said that they still gonna finish last."
or was it Tony?
Nah, I think it was Mikey. But look at us now.
Look at y'all now.
Mhm.
All right. Um, you know what? Let's do it real quick. Let's do it. Let's go with Alex. Quick week 14 pick'ems. All right. Doing week 14 pick'ems, Cowboys at Lions.
I like this one. This is gonna be the game I'm gonna. If St. Brown's out, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. I
Okay.
think that's gonna be huge.
Lions. Ooh, this is the Aiden Hutchinson revenge match because this is where he broke his leg against the
Broke his
Cowboys
leg, and
last year.
it's in Dallas, right?
No, it's in Detroit.
Ooh,
Um, but even if it's in Detroit, I don't like their chances right now. Without Laporta, without even their backup tight end, without Amon Ra, give me the Cowboys to win this one.
man,
Seahawks at Falcons.
give me the Seahawks. Seahawks look pretty good. I don't know, but the Falcons. I don't know what to think of them.
They just lost to the Jets. Yeah, give me the Seahawks. Why not? I mean, it's crazy. Bengals at Bills.
Josh Allen versus Joe Burrow,
I think he's 0-2. Or no, he's 0-1-1 against them.
and then they getting back T Higgins.
He should, if I'm not mistaken. And
I
the
like the
defense is
narr-
awake.
I like the narrative of Joe Burrow sneaking into the playoffs the last
Running the
week.
gauntlet.
Yeah, give
Fuck it.
me give me Cincinnati.
I'm with you, bro. I'm gonna fucking pick Cincinnati too. Fuck it. It helps my Patriots narrative, all right? I just need the Bills to get out of my fucking way. Titans at Browns.
Uh, man, we didn't talk about that Jerry Judy situation, but give me the Browns, man.
Oh yeah, he's a bust. I don't know why he's even yapping at all.
Somebody fucking told me that Jerry Judy was better than fucking DJ Moore.
But someone told me he was better than Courtland Sutton when he was on the Broncos. It happened to be a Broncos fan, by the way. Love you, Trey. Give me the Browns. Jerry Judy, shut the fuck up. You a bust.
Yeah,
You had one good game last year. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, you're not that guy. You're not in Alabama no more. Like, no, he wasn't Alabama, right? I'm not mistaken about that. All right. Don't talk about Shador that way, all right? Shador's gonna be there longer than you are. Commies at Vikings. Ugh.
man. If Marcus is gonna play again, or is Jaden coming back?
I don't even know. Okay, I
But
know why Burrow is playing because at least they have a shot. What the fuck does the Commies have in
I
bringing back
I, I said it
Jaden?
like, what the why would you? Yeah, you're
You
risking
could
it
win
all.
this game with Mariota. I don't care who the quarterback is, JJ or fucking the other guy, Bowser.
Yeah, I like Washington's been looking pretty decent. I mean, their defense is too old to keep up with anybody.
No, old.
They got fucking Bobby Wagner. I've been saying it for years. Bobby Wagner needs to fucking retire because he cannot fucking guard a slot receiver or guard any fucking tight end under fucking
The
30
pick
years
he
old.
got on Sunday was all Bo. It was not because it was Bo's fault. Bo was looking at the target the whole time, and Bobby caught him. That's it. But
Mhm.
you throw any other play where fucking the tight end or anybody fucking just like fucking jukes
Ingram,
on fucking Bobby Wagner, and it's like it's over. Like
Ingram,
yeah, it
fucking
was Ingram. Yeah, it was beautiful. Fucking crazy. Yeah, give me the commies. I don't see like that's not. I don't think it's going to be close, honestly. And Minnesota's a favorite though, but not by much. Only a point and a half,
is 9 playing.
bro. What he's become the meme. That's so sad.
Fuck, man. At 9, they put fucking Lamar's face on him. They put fucking
They put Stafford. It's like, oh shit, the 9 that we didn't want.
yeah.
Oh, the Nick Wright one was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was fucking funny.
All right. Dolphins at Jets with the Jets wearing their Gotham rivalries jersey.
Dolphins been looking pretty decent past couple weeks. I'll give me the Dolphins. It's
Yeah,
the same fucking offense from like fucking 2-3 years ago.
yeah.
Same fucking offense.
Yeah, give me the Fins. I don't like it. I kind of feel like the Jets can win this one, honestly, just because of how bad both teams really are. It's just Tua. Tua is going to give the ball away at least once or twice. So, but if Achan is the one that's handling the ball most of the time, then I'm not worried about the Dolphins at that point.
How many losses do they have?
The Dolphins 7.
Yeah, 7.
They're 5-7 right now. They're in the hunt.
No way they win 5 games in a row.
This would be 5 out of the last 6.
Holy shit!
Because they had that beatdown from Baltimore in between. All right. Saints at Buccaneers.
This is tough because this is a divisional game, but the Bucks have to fucking make a statement. They really do. I know they won this past week, but I mean they have to create some separation from
The Panthers. Yeah.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, there'll be a full game ahead of them if they win this week because they're only a half a game because now the Panthers are taking their bye as well. I'm taking the Bucks. But Saints could keep it close. You just never know. Division game. All right, this is going to be an important one. The 8-4 Colts versus the 8-4 Jaguars.
I know who's going to be. Texans are going to be for sure score watching this game. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts only because Houston needs the Jags to win.
Ooh, interesting. I don't think Jaguars have a good enough defensive line to stop JT. I think there's that thing right now. They win almost every game that JT scores a touchdown. I trust JT to score a touchdown here. Give me the Colts. Plus, they're on a 2-game losing streak. I do think they can turn it around. Just hand off the ball off. Don't give Daniel Jones. Don't make him responsible for anything because he got one leg. He's becoming Carson Wentz. Steelers at Ravens. I don't fucking know.
The fucking Steelers want Mike Tomlin gone. Hey, that's Mike Tomlin and
John Harbaugh
in fucking New York would be good, but
anybody he'll get picked up immediately. Fired Monday, hired Monday night.
I would have to go with the Ravens, even though we don't know what they are. The Steelers, man, their offense is so fucking like.
Marco, just so you know, I am reading your chats.
It's terrible. What's he saying?
He said the final score for that game will be 8-2. So 2 safeties? Maybe. Yeah, bro. You give your pick? The Ravens.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens too. Just because they have the better talent right now. Not saying much, sadly.
Broncos. Rodgers might be still hurt, right? He fucked up his arm pretty bad.
Apparently, Jonas Smith doesn't know how to run routes, so there's that too. So we'll see how that goes, right? You know, once he starts talking about his teammates, that works perfectly well the rest of the way. Right, Mike Williams? Broncos at Raiders.
Yeah, it should be an easy win for the
Broncos. Yeah.
Hey, we said that about the Commanders, though. You
really want to put your money on that one?
No, but I'm just saying it's any given Sunday.
No, you're right. It's any given Sunday, but at least, hey, who do you trust right now more, Marcus Mariota or Geno Smith?
Yeah, true.
All right, this is your game, Alex. Bears at Packers.
Oh man, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this. You see that Kim Peel skit? I've been waiting for this. Ah man, I cannot fucking wait, man. I
Who,
cannot.
Alex? Who do you got winning?
It's fucking easy. I mean, the Bears are gonna beat the fucking brakes out of fucking Love.
Oh
I
shit!
cannot wait, dude. Fuck. Parsons gonna end up in the fucking on fucking their safety's lap.
The,
Run
the
the
gu-
ball
the
at
guy who's got
Parsons.
12 sacks, first five of his career seasons. I mean,
But too bad you cannot sack and fucking
oh,
run game. So
oh my,
I hope we run it down their fucking throat.
oh my. Well, I think y'all split this year, and I'm sorry, Alex. I'm gonna go with this one with the Packers because it's a Lambeau. But, but I'm cheering for you.
I man, it's gonna be a good game. Would I be upset if they lose? No, because we still got one more game and it's gonna be in Chicago. But I think this is the time to
By the way, I
make a
definitely don't
statement.
think Green Bay covers. That's a heavy. That's a heavy.
7 touchdown, right?
It's like 6.5. Yeah, it's like you have to get 7. Like that's what.
Yeah.
Have y'all watched the Bears game even in losses? What?
The only bad
Okay,
loss we had was against Detroit.
and that was week 2.
Yeah.
I will pick the Packers though. All right, Rams at Cardinals.
Yeah, Stafford needs to come back to earth. Yeah, he'll easily do it against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I agree. Rams over Cardinals. All right, Sunday night football. Texans at Chiefs.
I said this, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where I said this is gonna be the statement game for both fucking teams. It's so crazy because we were talking about the Chiefs could lose to the Cowboys and they'll still be in good shape for the playoffs. But this one they cannot afford to lose for sure. For sure, they cannot lose this one because this is divisional, and they'll own the tiebreaker. So I just can't see. I cannot see Kansas City not in the playoffs this year, even with the year they had. But man, dude, Houston's defense is fucking really good. But Patrick Mahomes has been playing really good too. So I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes gets
They pulled it off.
them gets them the win by getting them one final drive for a game winning kick.
Dang. Dog, I'm scared. Look, you know me. For weeks, I've been trying to defend. They'll make the playoffs. Hell, we're gonna win the division still. I've been trying to like motivate, to like invigorate. Like they're gonna do it. You know they're gonna be out without their fucking offensive tackle Simmons, right? I
Yeah.
think Jawan Taylor's hurt, or I don't know if he's gonna be missing against this pass rush. Oh no, I am scared. I'm scared for him. I know they got that guy from San Francisco, the backup left tackle. They signed him during the offseason.
But you know what's been really good for Kansas City is their quick game, and you're gonna see a lot of that this week. Especially you got to get the ball out quick
Yeah,
against Houston.
he's been one of the more heavy under pressure guys this year because these guys haven't been able to separate enough. Man, it's in Kansas City, and one thing you told me, Alex, that kind of does resonate with me. That makes me want to pick the Chiefs. Is that it's easy for the Texans to do all that pass rush and everything when they're warm. Kansas City's gonna be a little cold now. They're gonna have to put their hand in the dirt. Excuse me. Nah, man, I can't. I just don't see a scenario right now. Texans by 1. I'm sorry, I can't. They're just it's
I'm
ugly.
gonna go. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think Travis Kelsey has a game. This is his time that he needs to attack the middle and attack those linebackers.
It has to be better, bro. They have to do better.
Yeah, Houston. I think Houston has to create turnovers too in this game, though, for sure.
They do. And CJ Shark can't be stagnant. He's gonna have
No,
to be able to try to keep the ball. The offense has to keep the ball. Because what was it? It wasn't against Dallas. It was the Colts. They had the fucking ball for 42 damn minutes. The Texans need that. They need to have the ball for 42 minutes, or they need to have the time advantage over the Kansas City Chiefs. Because you give Patrick Mahomes way too many opportunities, he'll find a way.
yeah,
Somehow, some way. It's just, I want, here's what I want. I'm going to pick the Texans because I want to be proven wrong. Because I keep picking the Chiefs and keep being wrong. So I guess I have to go against them now so I can be wrong there and then they can start winning. I don't know. Maybe that's all I need to do. I don't know. I'm trying to find a way because Alex, it's so hard to see a team that's almost as resonant or like some people say better than your dynasty to be failing out this badly right now and possibly missing the playoffs. I just can't envision it. It doesn't seem probable, bro. It does not. So I'm picking the Texans. I hope I'm wrong because I told you. I think I told Milton. I would love to see him in the first round if we don't get that number one seed because there ain't no validation for whoever wins the Super Bowl or whoever comes out the AFC if you don't beat the Chiefs because there's always going to be that narrative. Well, you're lucky the Chiefs didn't make the playoffs. You're lucky all this other stuff. No, I want them. I want them. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying. I want them. I want to see him in there because there's no. It's just not as. Oh, I beat a bad Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. Oh, I beat this poor Buffalo Bills who only has Josh Allen. Oh, I beat JT and Daniel Jones. Ooh, I don't feel like that's why it's tough to like out of the AFC. I need playoff Mahomes. I need playoff Chiefs because that's gonna bring something out of you because their level's gonna step up once they make it to the playoffs if they make it, and I would hope they do at this range. I don't want to see the Jags. I'm sorry, I do not want to see the Jags in the playoffs. Respectfully,
I don't want to
man,
see the Chargers. The Chargers do not belong in the playoffs.
if both
That
teams can somehow fall off, that'd be great.
that team, at least with the Jags, they'll probably be more competitive because they are healthier. The Chargers are fucking going in there with broken legs.
Hey, if you could swap roles, if you can send Justin Herbert over to Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence, I think it'll be fine. It'll be a better competition. But yeah, no, I want the Chiefs in the playoffs. I feel like it's less validation for whoever wins the AFC if the Chiefs aren't there. Because guess what? Next year, if the Chiefs don't make it, well, they'll have a third place schedule.
Hmm.
No one's talking about that. If they don't make it, they'll have a third place schedule. And then what? They're gonna run the gauntlet.
Yeah.
They're gonna get better. I want them in the playoffs. I need you. What is the one thing, Alex, that people have said? Tom Brady's the only one that's beaten them with Patrick Mahomes at the helm. Joe Burrow has only done it. Now Jalen Hurts. You want validation, you need more. So there is that. Hold on, Alex. I need to keep you for a few more minutes. We have a request.
Who's that?
The man, the myth, the legend. He'll be on shortly. All right. Before we bring him up when he joins in, Eagles at Chargers Monday Night Football.
Damn. I'm gonna have to go with Philly, man. They got embarrassed. They have to have their game to fucking like validate them again. We say that, and we said that the same thing about whenever they played the Bears after their embarrassing loss to the Cowboys. This is their game to come back to earth. The Bears linebacker core is not going to be there. Saquon's going to have his game, going to have over 150 yards. We say the same thing this week. No Justin Herbert pretty much day to day.
Goodness.
No offensive tackles. The Eagles have to have Eagles are going to look on paper, quote unquote, going to have a field day.
Yeah.
They should. So pick Philly.
I'll pick the Eagles as well. I think they break the streak. Chargers too hurt. All right. Brought the man himself, LG. You know, he felt motivated after my speech. He wanted to come say
Ah,
some words.
I was driving home, putting the comments in.
Appreciate you.
By
I
the
only said
way,
one.
by the way, Alex, I'm very impressed with the Bears, dude. I'm very impressed.
I told
I
him,
thought I'd never hear me say that, dude, but
Did you work another 16-hour shift?
maybe yesterday.
Okay, la canción.
But
You sound tired.
but I'm just very impressed with that, dude. Like I I have to give them the props. Like they're playing like a football team, like a good football team. That guy's turned everything around. You know what I noticed on that video after, like where he's celebrating with them?
He's butt naked.
You could tell everybody's bought in. Like he's like changing the culture, like legit, which is huge. So that's cool.
got
Yep.
everybody free hot dogs.
Free wieners for Chicago.
Weenie circle. Everybody at the weenie circle.
I still think y'all's passing game needs to get a little bit more balanced with the offense, but nothing wrong with running the ball down people's throats. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I think even they know that they need to get the passing game. I think you know that too,
Yeah, Ben
because
Johnson.
there's gonna be times when you're gonna have to beat teams like that, and especially in the playoffs, and be able to run the ball, just run the ball, especially against good defenses.
All right, Marco, we haven't had you on in a minute.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how hard you fall for them Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Well, whoa! I don't like the way you licked your lips right there. I'm glad it's the Chiefs and not Mahomes. But
That's my team.
that is your squad. You
Yeah.
have seen that team for the last 6 years go to the Super Bowl 5 times,
Yeah.
win the AFC title 5 times, win the Super Bowl 3 times, and
Mhm.
now they're in a situation where they're 6-6, going to a Sunday night football game against the number 1 defense.
Mhm.
Scale 1 to 10. Not worried.
No, I'm worried. Um, I mean, it's like I tell people. I mean, you can imagine the shit that I've been getting from
In
everybody
Dallas,
around the
yeah.
world. For everybody around the world, I mean, which is cool. I mean, which it humbles you, but at the same time, it's like you see Mahomes play the way he needs to play. You're like, what's wrong? I think. I think the play calling has been really bad, and our secondary has been playing horrible, and we can't get we can't get anybody to the quarterback. Like we have no pass rush, which used to be like one of our pivotal things is that we've had a good pass rush the past 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and now we don't. And now you got to rely on Mahomes trying to pull something out of his pocket every game, and that
For,
only goes so far.
for people who don't know, Alex, I don't know if you know this. The leading rusher on the team is Kareem Hunt. 13 weeks in with only 515 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is hideous.
Yep.
And of course,
I
your receiver, Travis Kelsey, he's your leading receiver at 719, with the next closest is Rice at 486.
yeah.
You don't like their play calling. I actually think their receivers have been getting, like Kelsey especially. He's been getting open. He just needs to catch the ball. Uh,
Yeah. My thing is that I think what's happening now is that I don't know what's going on, but when we need like you got to look at the last 5 or 6 games. Out of all those games, most of them have been less than one score that we've lost. Which last year we used to win those close games, right? So that's a bigger thing. So overall, the offensive product is not that bad, but we can't stop anybody when we need to. I think out of the last 4 or 5 games, after we've scored the go-ahead score, Mahomes hasn't come back on the field again because we haven't been able to stop anybody on their last drive.
Yeah.
So that's been a big thing, right? When we used to get out of those situations or it used to go our way. That's part of it too.
what
But I
about
like, huh?
Kalaf? What's his name? Yours
Well, we
Kalaf.
paid him all this money, you forgot how
Yeah,
to. It's like we gave away some players to create like it's like I was talking to someone. It's like we gave Joe Tooney out. He was making like 20 million a year. We gave out some other players, and we paid Karloftis. We had paid Chris Jones. We're paying all these people, and it's like the product is not there. So Veach needs to figure it the fuck out because our assets probably should have gone into getting another running back, and we didn't do shit. Supposedly we were pushing for Brees Hall. That would have been a game changer right now.
I know you disagreed with the ask for the Jets from the 3rd round pick. I know
Yeah.
you were like hell no. I will say do it. What's a day 2 pick gonna do compared to Brees Hall gonna do for you?
No. I wasn't bored with that, but I think it's something came out that they were asking for. Oh, I guess we wanted to give a 4th round pick. That's what it was.
You wanted to give a 4, they wanted a 3.
Yeah. I was mad at I was mad at the front office that we didn't go get him.
Yeah. I think
But
you're right. Like right now, your highest paid guys, of course, Mahomes,
Mahomes.
Jawan Taylor, which I know you feel indifferent at times, depending what week it is. Chris Jones and Travis Kelce, who is too focused on his wedding planner. I think sometimes, but I know he's trying to do
He's
his
been better
best.
this year, and he's been
Yeah,
quiet. He's been better this year. For me, it's been also the penalties. I'm not gonna make excuses, but like last game, it was just kind of egregious. Like I was just kind of like, all right, this is our karma, I guess, for what people think. You know,
yeah.
I guess whatever,
No,
and it is what it is.
Marco. Like you'll know this from years to come. When the down years, it's just everyone's gonna pile on you on the down years. They're celebrate your death, even though you're not even dead yet. Um, and then it just makes it even more fulfilling when you come back up and fucking kicking ass again. Um, that's the reason I sent that meme earlier. By the way, the one that was talking about Thanos saying is all your hatred for the Chiefs that you back to me. It wasn't for hate on the Chiefs. It was target all the Chiefs haters
Oh
because
yeah.
because
No, yeah, I went back to
because
Reddit because I didn't
because
click on it.
yeah, because y'all people are gonna like always people said the same shit for the Patriots for so long, and then they wanted the Chiefs to win, and then the Chiefs won, and then the Chiefs kept winning, and they hated it. So then they wanted the Eagles to win, and now the Eagles, if they win somehow this year, if with this shitty fucking offense, people are gonna hate them even more. So
Yeah.
the narrative always gonna continue. Nobody wants this super dominant team.
Every game from now on, the next 5 games is a Super Bowl. You have if you're the Chiefs, you're taking it like that because you can't lose anymore. My thinking is that we're gonna come out blazing against the Texans. I hope we turn it around. And you know what? We win these next 5 games. I have confidence still that we can. I think we can turn it around. There's a few things we need to clean up. I think we can do it. But everything has to play in our favor now. It's not really in totally in our control. The only thing we control is winning the next 5 games. And that's a hard task, especially the Broncos coming to our house on Christmas Day.
And
That's a good team.
that's also talking about. I mean, I get it; they're not the same as they were week 1. But Chargers next week is also going to be maybe not like a difficult game, Alex. I would say it's more of an emotional game because your emotions can let up during the division matchup.
That Joey Bosa pickup was big for them. Their defense is still pretty decent, but I think
Joey
I
Bosa?
for the Chargers.
No, Joey Bosa's with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My
I was
bad.
like,
No. But their defense is pretty still pretty good. It's just that their offense is not they're limping into the end of the year, and I really hope the Chargers don't make the playoffs because I don't want to see a team that's like limping into the playoffs. You would want to see a team that's healthy. Give you a good playoff game.
yeah. Marco, I hope in reverse. Like I'm picking the Texans, but I hope the Chiefs win. I keep picking the Chiefs every fucking week, and they disappoint. So I guess I have to do the reverse to make it happen. Because
I think we win.
I tell
It being an
I don't
arrowhead.
I don't know if you heard me. I want to see y'all in the playoffs. I don't want this like fucking ducking shit and all that. Like that's other people that will talk about that, who will pray for your downfall and not want to see y'all in the playoffs. I want to see y'all because there's no benefit to winning the AFC and not seeing y'all in the playoffs.
And to me, like, okay, like, it sounds arrogant, but it's like, okay, like, y'all can come and like, it's not gonna really affect me. It doesn't take the 3 Super Bowls away. Like, okay, go
Exactly.
ahead. Like, to me, it's more so like, I just want to see my team play the way they need to play and the way I know they can play. That's more frustrating for me. I would rather us lose like playing well.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'd
get
rather
that.
lose in the playoffs. Like, I'd rather lose, in those situations than this. This feels like something's not clicking, and who knows? Maybe, you know, at the end of the day, what needs to be done.
Hey,
I
if
don't know.
okay, so let me ask you this: y'all lose this Sunday, season over?
Yes,
Okay.
this is a must win.
Okay.
Yeah, because they got the Bills have the tiebreaker, and then the Jags have the tiebreaker.
Almost everybody has a
Which, man,
tiebreaker,
I
sadly.
won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if something crazy happens and the way everything plays out. I know everybody in the AFC South needs to play each other again.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
would
be
need
interesting. The
the
Jags
Colts.
can win that division. I mean, I
Yeah,
could see that happening.
you need the Colts to pretty much. If you lose this game against Houston, you still have a chance though, because the Colts could still end up missing the playoffs. They still got a bunch of games. They got the Texans again, and they got he got
Danny Dimes with that fractured whatever leg or whatever
yeah.
chip fracture, he's not moving the same.
Yeah.
That takes away a lot from their
And
offense.
it's gonna get colder, and it's gonna be rougher on his leg.
Yep, and then you've seen what happens when people stop Jonathan Taylor. That offense just
Yeah.
tanks.
If the Colts lose out the rest of the way, damn Milton. If you're still watching or you're watching later on, damn.
Yeah, there could be a scenario where the Colts and the Chargers miss the playoffs, and you could
So
have Houston and the Chiefs in the playoffs.
yeah, I
Isn't
mean,
there
there's
there's a scenario where you can have all of them fall out and even have Pittsburgh in?
all right. Okay, I
Okay,
mean,
fine. Miami. Sorry, they're on a win streak. Sorry.
oh, please don't. That's disgusting.
Tyreek.
That's what's
Tyreek is
crazy.
cursing from the hospital bed.
That's what's crazy about these 6-6 teams or like less is like, be honest, we don't look as bad as those teams. We just don't. We actually look like a good team. We just aren't winning.
To the other six teams, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Yeah, I'll take you look better.
I say that the Chiefs are better team than the Texans offensively for sure.
That's
The
the thing.
Texans,
Yeah.
the
That's the
Texans are just one dimensional. That's all
If
they
there's one thing
are.
we've been doing well this whole year, stopping the run.
Hey, you
Woody
know,
Marks, Woody Marks, you're not Jonathan Taylor. You're not these other guys. You're not good. Nah, done.
eh, if you could sneak one score off special teams, I think that would be huge for y'all.
Turnovers. I mean, our defense needs to step up. Our secondary. I swear to God, if Spagnola puts Connor in them and Connor in there, I swear I will. I That guy is so trash, bro. He's one of the worst, literally statistically one of the worst corners in the league.
Hey,
And you
you know
keep him in the
what?
fucking
Darius
game,
Slade just became a free agent. You want to sign him up?
bro. I would much rather prefer him over this piece of shit.
Did you see that, Alex? He parted way with Steelers. Like,
Crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what that's about.
oh,
did you
because they
see the
picked up Asante
Steelers?
Samuel. That's right. They picked up Asante
But
Samuel.
did you see the way the Steelers were like handling that though? They would only put him in situations, and then this past week, I think one of their corners got hurt, and then Slay went in for a couple of drives, but you could tell
Who
like he did not want to like.
who's their D coordinator?
In Pittsburgh?
I know Tomlin handles the defense a lot too. Like, I think it's a tandem, right? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has a
yeah.
lot to say in the
He'll be
defense.
final say. Let me look it up for you.
But something needs to change there. I think Tomlin's
Oh,
out next year.
Tomlin needs to request leave.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
that.
and not because he's bad.
And I have people
Tara
at my
Austin.
work, my people from work that are from Pittsburgh and huge Steelers fans, like die hard, and they're like, "It's time. Like,
He'd be head coach
it's
of
time."
what New York real quick. He'll
Oh,
be
that's what we said.
go to the
Giants.
Giants. Yep,
They
instantly.
would love him. Yeah,
Is that the
So
only coaching position that's open right now? That in Tennessee, right? That's it.
Tennessee.
That's probably right. Just those three
so
Man,
teams.
I could see Arizona opening up.
Marco, are you gonna score watch the Colts and Jags game then?
Yeah, and I think the Jags could win that game,
Yeah, you
which
need the
make things
Jags.
very interesting.
You
You
need the
need them to
Jags.
win.
I think the Jags can win that game. Didn't the Steelers pick up Adam Thielen on waivers too?
They did.
They did.
I think that guy can maybe still ball. I don't know.
He
I don't
can.
know.
They don't.
Rogers
They didn't do anything with him with the Vikings.
Rogers is
But
just eating grass,
hey, man, he's just adding more to the retirement home on that team.
bro. He needs to retire.
Marco, I don't know if you can stick around for this, but I did want to talk to Alex about Lane Kiffin's situation.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right, bet. So Lane Kiffin, the head coach of the Ole Miss football squad, left the team before college playoff starts um, to sign with the LSU. Alex, I don't know about the rules. I don't know about the calendar. I don't know anything about that shit. What the fuck is going on? Why is it okay for him to take another job in the middle of a season when the season's not done?
Well,
Now you fuck over the kids in the program.
well, he is, but if he were to stay, it's basically gonna fuck him over because he would be behind like the 8 ball in trying to get the transfers, people that are transferring out that are trying to get into a new team. So he obviously he knew that he wants to be with the Tigers, and he's trying to get a head start, trying to get the transfers to go to LSU, right?
Okay.
So you could be mad at him all you want, but he's really just looking out for himself. And if you ask any other coaches uh, that's been in the new era of transfer portal, they totally agree with him. If I was the LSU Rebels like a football player, I'd be fucking pissed because
Ole Miss Rebels, you mean? Not
yeah,
LSU.
yeah, the Ole Miss Rebels because like you brought that college back to
Some
like
resemblance of glory.
yes, they're playing good football. They've only lost one game this year. They're in the playoffs. Um, and you pretty much I know they wouldn't do this, but you pretty much put that team in jeopardy of missing the playoffs because now the committee could say like, "Hey, they don't have a head coach. Why would we want to put them in the fucking playoffs?" Because you remember a couple years ago when Florida State made the playoffs and nobody wanted them in there because of their quarterback got hurt. I think it was Trav. He played for the Jets. I think he retired honestly, but he broke his leg right before.
Oh, the Florida State kid.
Yeah, and
Um,
and a lot of people were mad because they didn't they wanted Alabama in because they were going to be more competitive because they don't have a fucking quarterback. And now they're saying the same thing about Ole Miss. Why would you want Ole Miss in here? That I mean, I would be really mad if I was a fucking college kid in
Jordan Travis.
yeah Jordan Travis. I'd be really mad if I went to Ole Miss. They didn't even let him. They didn't even let him say his goodbyes.
No.
The athletic director told him not to come
Yeah, he
because
basically stripped
it
him.
would not be good for him.
I think part of it too, and maybe y'all agree with this, is now the way the NCAA has the timelines adjusted for transfer portal and stuff like that. I mean, that has a lot to do with it too, because if you're a guy, you're going to this big program, and you got to get there also before like to get people, because the way they have it set up now, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the way the transfer portal is set up is so they have the people they need for spring ball. I think that's essentially why they try to get ahead of the game. But I would be pissed if I was those players, man. Yeah, of course, I'd be pissed as well. Like, I don't know. I think if you're Ole Miss and you're making a historic run, why wouldn't you be like, you know what? Let's finish out the season. You deserve it. You brought a lot to this program.
Pay him. Pay Lane Kiffin
So,
what he deserves.
did it come out? So did it come out they didn't match it?
I don't think they did. I was reading some articles that they were hesitant of matching the offer, but it's kind of hard for Ole Miss to really compete with LSU because LSU is a school that fucking has a tradition of winning, and a lot of kids that go to LSU are from Louisiana, right? And they have a lot of good football players, so it's easier to fucking recruit. And by the name itself, it's easier to recruit players there.
Mm.
Uh, it's crazy because like the same thing with James Franklin at Penn State, he got fired, right? And it was kind of fucked up, the kind of fucked up situation because
He went to Virginia Tech, right?
yes, and you see how quick he got picked up, but he was smart because he knows that he wanted to take that job early so he could bring in everybody. What's crazy is that he had like I think a top 5 recruiting class coming into next year for Penn State. All those kids that came that verbally committed to go to Penn State switched their commitment this week to go to Virginia now because of the James Franklin. And it's basically the same thing that Lane Kiffin's trying to do. Lane Kiffin's gonna do the same shit. All the kids that were committed to Ole Miss, they're gonna want to come to LSU
Well, it's
now.
also an opportunity probably for them to make more money too with NIL. You gotta think about that too. Not only that, not only do you know the coach, but you're like, damn, he's gonna want me there. He's probably gonna take me, and I'm gonna make more money.
Yeah.
It's
But
kind of a no-brainer.
so let me ask this: Why is it? Why is the calendar made this way? Why are kids
Because they're
able to?
fucking idiots.
Why are kids able to leave as soon as the season's done? I mean, the regular season, right? That's what this is, right? They're good to leave now. Why can't it wait till like literally till February when like or mid January when this fucking season is like right there? Is it because it's like semesters or what is it like? What
Well,
is
also, like, do we know who's even making these decisions? Like, we
It
don't
would
even,
have to be the athletic director of the schools of signing off their transfer
with the
papers.
NCAA.
Yeah, because I
Be,
mean, I don't know.
that's the argument, though, right? The argument from the schools is we want to know what team we're gonna have before spring ball. That's a collective agreement, right? That's according to them. But if I'm the bigger schools that know you're gonna get into the college football playoff, you're gonna have longer seasons. You prefer to this to happen over the summer, and I think Nick Saban has come out and said 100% this would be better for it to be over the summer, coming out kind of mimicking NFL football, right? When free agency opens, um, and you can make trade deadline opens or the trade whatever it's called. You know what I mean? So the NCAA needs to fix this, but then again, it's like how many schools would sign off on that? Because these smaller schools, it'd probably benefit them to do it in the spring, early before the spring, and the bigger schools, and it has to be the collective. The bigger
Well,
schools probably benefit off being in the summer.
well, that's why Nick Saban. I would say like that's why he kind of retired because he knew he's not gonna be able to compete with money now. Suppose I mean,
you also couldn't
obvious,
commit to hey, I'll be there still, and if you come around and all that stuff.
yeah, because like I think it was who made fun of him. Somebody made fun of him because they were making jokes that like, oh, well now everybody could pay their players like Alabama, and he got kind of mad. But yeah, but essentially now everybody's kind of in an even playing field, and now it's kind of hard for Alabama to compete because Marco said now those bigger programs are gonna have to wait, and they can't really recruit like A&M. Like I don't like A&M hadn't made the playoffs, right? And now their team's really good. Have you seen a lot of those players are a lot of transfer guys from other schools, and now look at them. They're fucking they're. I mean, they lost to Texas, but I mean, they're a good team this year. But like you looking at all the transfer guys that they got in, it puts it it's kind of hard for like Alabama to compete like that.
Yep. Well, man, I mean it's crazy. How well do y'all think Lane Kiffin's gonna do in LSU? Obviously, the last coaching situation didn't end up well. The dude was dancing with his potential players, and that amounted to
Kelly,
absolutely nothing.
yeah, Kelly, right? He got
Yeah.
fired. It's kind of crazy. Kelly's son's still there.
R.
Uh,
Kelly,
No,
um,
God, no, no more,
no,
no.
Kelly's son, right? What's his name?
Uh,
I
I'll look
don't.
right now.
But
Brian Kelly's kid. Let me see.
Lane Kiffin now he took the job because his girlfriend. I mean,
Kenzel.
his um his daughter's boyfriend plays for the football team. He's the starting linebacker. So
Mm-hmm.
now his daughter could get clapped pretty easily now.
Wow. All right. That's where we're going here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was happening anyways, but okay. Cool, Alex. Bring that photo in there.
Hey,
Kenzel Kelly is the name.
Yeah, he's not even a fucking starter. He only got a fucking
Because of that.
yeah, because his dad was the coach, and now he got
sounds like Brownie.
Hey,
yeah.
I mean, nepotism at its finest, isn't it? But it is what it is. Guys, do you have any final topics before we close out?
Is Shador Sanders gonna be a guy? I want him to be a guy. Honestly,
He needs more time. What is it? Two
and
and a half
support.
games.
Support.
God, he doesn't need Jerry Judy. That's for damn sure. That's what he does not
Oh,
need.
he's so ass. He's so cheeks. I don't know why he was screaming at him. That was
And,
stupid.
and everyone was like saying, "Oh, he didn't say this to any of his other quarterbacks, all his Watts." Crazy fucking wording, but yeah, that's what they said. Um, but yeah, bro, like, what? Why are you yelling at him for like literally his second and a half game? Y'all literally understand that Stefanski gave him no first team reps all season long until like the week before.
Jerry Judy still thinks he's the number one wide receiver.
Yeah, no. I remember when people were trying to make the argument, oh, he's a top 20, he's a top 15 wide receiver. And I'm like, bro, he's not even a top 25 wide receiver one. Let me fucking break it down real quick for y'all. And look at him
He
now.
if he was on the Saints, he wouldn't be number one. Any team, he wouldn't be number one.
No, he'd be the punt returner. And
Yep.
that's a good spot for him. But Alex, any final thoughts before your Bears go on to Lambeau?
Nah, man, it should be a good, interesting week
I
of
picked the
football.
Bears to win, but very close game.
Uh,
I don't know why the spread is that big.
it's
That's
like
crazy.
6.5.
Should be like a point and a half, if anything.
At least
They got-
a good decent 3, but fucking 6.5 is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
would definitely put money on that one. I think the Bears will cover. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this week of football. It should be good. You got, I think, championship weekend too for college. Tech's gonna play BYU.
By you,
Georgia,
Uh,
Alabama.
yeah, It's cool. I hope we see A&M, Tech, and Texas
it's
in the
weird
college
seeing
playoffs.
Tech there in the top four. It's weird.
Dude, Tech is fucking good.
Dude, they're good, dude.
Good for y'all.
We're rolling.
All right.
Even though I don't follow Tech like that anymore.
We can do quick predictions if y'all want for this weekend's games. I don't know if y'all want to really predict this one. Troy versus James Madison for the Sun Belt Championship.
Oh,
Oh
James
my
Madison.
god, James Madison probably.
All right. North Texas versus Tulane for the American Athletic Championship.
Tulane.
I feel like we talked about this last year too. The same two teams.
Yeah.
What do you got, Marco?
Who?
North Texas or Tulane?
Tulane.
I
North
think
Texas actually has Raheem Morris. Coach Morris, he was the offensive coordinator at Texas Tech when I was getting recruited. And then
Nice.
he went to go become the UIW coach, that UIW head coach, where he was with Cam Ward.
All
And I
right.
think he recruited Cam Ward.
You know what?
But give me Tulane.
I picked Tulane last year for Shits and Giggles. For this year, I picked North Texas because I think that's where Jenny went. So I'll pick North Texas. Fuck it.
All right.
I don't care. I don't watch them either of them. So BYU versus Texas Tech for the Big 12 championship.
Give us Tech, bro. If you want Texas to make playoffs, you need Tech to win.
Yeah. Tech.
All right. Well, I'll go clean sweep. I'll say Texas Tech.
Rank 'em.
All right. Georgia versus Alabama for the SEC championship game.
Georgia? Give me Georgia.
Bama beat them the first time around. This is
Yeah.
in Georgia?
No, this game is going to be located at
think it is a good.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium,
Atlanta.
New Orleans.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm sorry. No,
No,
Mercedes. No, that's right. That's right.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
yeah, in Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia always gets that fucking game. Those fuckers. I went with Georgia.
What's an indoor game too? So
I think Bama pulls it off.
they got a stranglehold on Georgia, which is it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Even with Nick Saban gone, I feel like with Nick Saban there, Georgia would win. But with Nick Saban gone, for whatever reason, Georgia just doesn't get it together. I'm going Bama. Ugh.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I hope Pat McAfee does the same thing he did to Georgia and Bama last year. Or give him that swerve. All right. Indiana versus Ohio State for the Big Ten championship. 1 versus 2.
Indiana has that Mendoza kid, right?
Yeah. Mendoza's a
He's
fucking
weird, but he's cool. He's a baller, dude.
Yeah, he's a
He's probably
fucking
the most NFL ready quarterback, I think. He looks like it in my
and
eyes.
he's Mexican, so give me a fucking Mexican to beat Ohio
Give me the
State.
fucking give me a Mexican too. Mendoza.
I
Put him in,
seen
coach.
that. I seen Indiana fucking curb stomp in Illinois.
Indiana's good, dude.
They're fucking good.
Indiana's good.
Yeah. Makes you proud all the way. I'm going to Ohio State.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, right? Because I've slowly gotten more into college football. You need to get on that. That's one thing you need to get on.
I still work Saturday,
It's just
bro.
hard. It's just hard.
Got too much.
It's hard
too
to-
much on my plate.
Yeah, for me, it's like heck, but at the same time, I didn't go there. Like I didn't go there officially, so it's not like I'm invested. A lot of times, people that are into college football is because they're invested into the teams and colleges that they went to, and they're very invested in that, and they feel a part of it.
I also just see like the huge gaps in like. I'm not a fan of how huge gap is like from the number 1 team to like the lowest team. Like I know there's like a gap between 1 and 32 in the NFL, but like how many teams are in the fucking college football, Alex?
Shit ton.
Too many.
Yeah.
That's the problem too. There's too many, and when you can pick your own schedule, and you can sometimes pick the easy schedule, then it's just
Well,
like
that's the
don't-
argument with Texas.
yeah, because Texas went ahead
Not-
and went to Ohio State, and they're gonna get punished for it because they lost that one. So hopefully not, but you know that yeah, right. That is the argument right now. But yeah, I'm taking Ohio State for this one. And then just it's the last game of the night, or I guess it's the same time as the Big Ten game. Don't know why they have it. Whatever. Duke at Virginia for the ACC championship.
Look, Duke's not even fucking ranked.
Yeah,
If-
they're not.
If they fucking beat, I mean, they should not fucking beat Virginia Tech. But give me Virginia Tech. If Duke beats Virginia Tech, that's just gonna make things worse for Texas.
Because they're the. Well, the thing is, the argument would be is
It's just Virginia, not Virginia
Duke's
Oh, Virginia.
Duke's strength of schedule because they're in the ACC, right?
Yeah.
Tech. Mhm.
So if they win, do they make the college football playoff?
No.
That's what I don't get. Like they're trying to make it seem they're trying to make
At
it
8-5.
yeah, they're trying to make it where like if you win the conference, you automatically get a bid. I'm not saying they're gonna do it this year, but I heard there's talks about it.
That's the argument.
Yeah, but I don't see it, dude. Duke, even if Duke wins, like I don't want to see them in the fucking
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the brackets
See it?
right now.
You see it, right?
It
It's
says the conference champ number 4 and conference champ number 5.
Which is Duke and Virginia.
So that's if like the American Athletic Champion and the ACC champion.
Telling you.
That's ugly, bro. Don't you want the best teams in it? Why the fuck? Oh God, why would y'all do that?
They're saying
That's why Texas ain't gonna get in. It's some bullshit like that.
that's where they're saying that they're thinking about expanding it again because you're leaving out a lot of good teams.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say this. I think Texas does get in still, just because that financially it would be better for the NCAA. But I think someone else is gonna get fucked over this. Who I don't know.
BYU needs to lose this week.
Yeah, it's and that's the argument, right? With UT, it's like,
Yeah, if they win, they're in. Basically, you're right.
but the thing is like UT, like they didn't have to go play Ohio State in the beginning of the year,
No, they didn't.
and they did, and yeah, they lost by 7 points, but like to me, it's like some
They
people are
didn't.
not scheduling those games.
Yeah, no, they didn't look good for the first half
Georgia,
of the season. But like they've really, at
Hmm.
least in the last month, Alex, like I said, you can say you see what everyone saw in Arch, at least a little better. But yeah, I guess that would be crazy.
Also, Texas A&M, besides Notre Dame, who have they played that's good?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah, you can't. I mean, realistically, is OU really 8 right now?
Yeah,
They
they
lost
lost
to
to Texas too. Yep.
Oh,
exactly.
you can't make. Oh, you can't.
Damn, bro, I know more college football than you think. Hey, you see that?
Yeah, they. That's what I'm saying. Like, and when they won this
I'm proud
past
of
week,
myself.
when they won this week, I said there's no way they can't turn a blind eye now of saying Texas is not
You
in.
have to throw them in.
You have to throw them in there. How are you gonna have Oklahoma in there and not have Texas?
No, yeah,
No,
I agree.
yeah, you can't. You have to, because Oklahoma has fucking the same record as them, and they beat them.
Like Nick, like their coach said, like if they were to play no name team in the first week of the season instead of Ohio, they would not be having this conversation about them being in or not.
And they didn't lose by a score. They lost by 17. Like they didn't get double digits. Like, nah, bro. But their argument's gonna be like, well, we beat Bama. Well, bro, Bama shouldn't even fucking be in the conversation, but they're always gonna be in it. I know they got 3 losses themselves already,
Yeah,
No,
or
there's
just 2.
they got 2.
Why did I think they have 3? Anyways, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all a I don't know.
It's all over the
To
place.
me,
Yeah.
it's they have to really figure it out because this was the whole argument, the same type of arguments that you had when they had the 4-team playoff. Who gets in? Who doesn't? Who schedules harder? The thing is that I think the committee, the college football committee, needs to build the schedules and not the colleges.
Yeah, but that's
So
the
it's an
the
so
college
it's
are paying for it, so that it gives them too much power.
so it's
Like
the because yeah, the colleges have too much. So you give it an even playing field. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but
like Miami lost to SMU in overtime,
Miami's so ass.
and then they lost to and then no, they beat Notre Dame. They lost to. Who
Hey,
else did they lose to?
here's the one thing: ain't nobody need to see a team from the ACC. Let's be honest, nobody need to see a team at
Oh, they lost
all.
to
The ACC
Louisville.
shouldn't exist. Well, there was the whole argument with Clemson all those years. They dominated the ACC. They didn't need to play anybody hard,
Wait,
and they would
okay,
get into the college football playoff.
y'all explain to me why is Duke in the ACC championship game and not Miami, who's ranked?
I think because they lost. They lost to
They lost to
SMU.
yeah,
They
But
lost
they're the
to
same
SMU,
record.
and then they
yeah,
lost
but
to Louisville.
I think that also in conference, if don't get me wrong, the in conference record is better.
Okay.
Maybe
No, they have the
No,
same.
6-2. So you're putting a championship game between a 7-5 team versus and a 10-7, 10-2 team versus 2-10-2 teams? Make it make sense.
I think it's just the losses they have, but they lost to UConn and they lost to Virginia.
I'm so lost, bro. This is rage bait. This is
I don't know. Ask
you could
ChatGPT.
literally just then if you have Miami and Virginia take each other on, you just have the one champion and you don't need anyone else from the ACC. I don't that they're doing that with fucking Texas Tech and BYU. You're doing that with the Big Ten with Indiana and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Do that. What? They're fucking. If Texas doesn't get in, it's because of bullshit like that. Sorry, mind you, I'm a casual guys. I don't follow college football like this. I'm literally ranting on the spot. You're welcome.
Damn, Ole Miss was really that
Okay,
close.
okay, hold on. Now this is my real rap. Why is Alabama in the SEC championship game when Ole Miss and A&M only have what?
Yeah,
If they're 10-2, and then yet two other teams are 11-1, why aren't they in it? What's the calculation here?
I think the Ole Miss loss, if I'm not mistaken, was to
Georgia by
yeah
9. Oh, by 8.
yeah. So that's why.
They're
Then
not in.
Georgia lost to Alabama, and I think Alabama's loss was to who the fuck did Alabama lose to?
They lost to Florida State,
For
and they
yeah,
No,
lost to
undefeated.
an
which
OU.
is crazy because Florida State is so bad.
So they
Which
lost.
is a crazy
So
loss.
that's what I'm saying. Why are they in? Just because they beat
Oh
Georgia?
It
That's
was
not a
early in the
logic.
year, though. It was early in the year. It was like the
yeah,
first game, first game.
and OU's
Yeah, it
not
was
in
the
their
week one.
conference.
Yeah, OU's in their conference, and they got beat by them.
It's fuck. I don't know. It's fucking
Is OU in the SEC now?
no.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in
Big 12.
yeah, they're in the Big 12.
No. I got them right here. OU's in the SEC.
Oh yeah, he's in SEC. Yeah. I keep forgetting with all these movements that have happened,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
bro. Now I think you're confusing me now.
I'm looking at it right here. It's on ESPN. I can't lie to
I
you.
know, but you're confusing me now. Like why? Why is
What's the logic? Exactly. You're welcome. I'm here for you, brother.
I gotta see it in front of me? I can't.
Well, it is what it is, guys. All right. Well, enough
Well,
confusion.
we're obviously not experts.
No, I'm definitely not. I keep away from college football as much as possible right now. But I'm glad y'all can tell me, so then I can rant with y'all. And if I make sense, great. And if I don't, oh well. You invited me anyways. All right, guys. That's all I got for tonight. Alex, we went an hour more than I wanted to.
Sorry.
No, not your fault. It's more because my pacing it was not good for the first 30 minutes, but it is what it is. We got a bunch of talk here, which is all good nonetheless. Guys, enjoy y'all week. Stay safe, stay warm. Marco, tell us when it's gonna rain, pour, and we're all gonna,
Thursday.
oh, great. Thank goodness.
Yeah, Emmanuel fell off the roof the other day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he slipped.
Okay, la.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he slipped and he went into like the valley. He's fine.
All
It
right.
wasn't
you
that
call
big of
him
a
it?
fall.
I'm sorry,
Did you
into
call
the
him?
valley?
Did you call him Emmanuel?
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Who you
His
thinking,
name's
man?
Emmanuel.
Huh?
Oh, he whitens
No,
them up. He becomes
Emmanuel.
Sue Pleasanton. He whitened them up.
are you?
We call
What's
Hasmin Hasmin. He calls her Jasmine.
You're
That's her
white,
name.
bro.
I don't call her Hasmina. I call her Jasmine.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
white, bro.
That's what he's interpreting.
You're too Pleasanton for it, bro.
He just realized you white named them versus what
That's crazy.
we do.
Or they call him Manny.
That's fine.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's
I
better
like
than
Manny.
Emmanuel. We're all fucking Spanish shaming him now.
Bro, I know he hated that roof job.
No, I think he's been enjoying it. No, right, Alex?
Huh?
Emmanuel's been enjoying that job with you, right?
Dude, he's fucking racking up money. I think he loves it.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
I told him come work for the USPS.
He
I
needs to
told
go
him
get his
too.
he needs to work that and go get his master's. I told him that last time.
He has, dude. I never pocket check
We're
anybody, but Emmanuel has.
we're all airing his shit out.
Manny
No,
has fucking. He's got paid.
He bet.
He's more frugal than you, Marco. He is more frugal than you.
What
Yeah,
is
he has money.
what does that word mean again?
Not cheap, but you just save more money than you spend. Way more.
You think I'm
really-
frugal?
Fuck yes, I think you are.
Why?
What do you order? What do you?
No. Well,
what's
I
your-
would say you were more before you got your degree and you got your jobs now compared to before. Like,
Oh,
but like if I were to say like, let's go. For example, I'm not saying that actually happened or whatever, but if I had said let's fucking go on a trip, I don't know if you'd be like down to go.
oh
Like,
no, I was broke back then.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying. Like you were like saving every little thing. in your
now we
piggy bank.
stack it, bro.
Yeah.
Now we good. It don't
Then you
matter.
were
I don't have
frugal.
kids
That's
yet.
what I meant.
Yeah.
We'll see what 2026 calls for you. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Probably
I
a kid.
told,
Hey,
I
yo,
told him
chill
to-
out, bro. What the?
No, I'm serious.
I told him
It's
to
time.
start looking for another job so he could use his degree because he's making. I mean, he's making good money right now.
Yeah, but he
I
should go
told-
get his master's.
I told him he could bank with USPS. I told him like even if he just does what I do as a carrier, he'll bank on that alone, and then with his degree, he can move up quicker than I would. So
Yeah, and
I plus because he's not married right now, his health insurance would only be like $60.
He needs to go leverage his degree. That's what he needs to do.
he's already ahead. So he's ahead of with his. It's not like he's gonna go into his job broke for
Dog.
sure.
Plus,
No.
if he works for USPS in Pleasanton, bro, that hardly any work. The fuck, hardly any work. Be an easy day for him.
I'm just glad he's out there hustling. That's good.
Guys, if y'all are wondering who the heck we're talking about me and Alex's brother-in-law, Marco's cousin.
My cousin.
This is just we just want to put out the dark.
Alex is married to my cousin. Kids with my cousin. Well, says married to my cousin.
Oh yeah,
Basically, y'all took my cousins.
we did. You're welcome.
They're basically my sisters because I grew up with them.
You know what? You're welcome, bro. We're taking care of them.
Yeah, so good job.
You're welcome. How you feel about us being the men they brought into the family? Go ahead, tell your truth.
Y'all ugly, but y'all do get the work done.
Hey, bro. Hey, as long as you can say the same thing in the mirror, we are good.
Nah, y'all are good. Y'all are good. Y'all good. Y'all. I approve.
I told
Not that they
Jasmine all the
need my
time.
approval.
I think the Theos like me.
Yeah, because any people speak Spanish.
Yeah, well, I think they do like you, and I think they like both of y'all because y'all are there, present.
Yeah, we're to ourselves.
So y'all are present. Y'all are getting shit done. You know what I mean?
But if they bring me up for Christmas, I'm the one that's got to freaking do the dang the family thing and read the freaking from the little pamphlet on my phone.
You're the giant, bro. People look at people. You're the giant. Imagine my little tias, dude. They look at you and look up to you.
Put them in a stool.
I hide in the corner because it's hot as fuck at the gatherings.
Hey, grandma's house, man. The matriarch, bro.
She's getting so old, bro.
She got the household, bro.
Makes me sad.
It was nice and cozy though.
Y'all see her new room?
Yeah, it's nice.
They did a good job.
You know what, Alex?
She was staying at my house, right? For the longest at my mom's.
Yeah. Yeah, we had heard about it. Viviana went to visit a bunch of times.
I had my ACL surgery, so I didn't see her. I didn't see her till after.
That's selfish, bro.
All right. He's willing to go to that fantasy, draft combine, but he ain't willing to go see grandma. Nah, I was kidding.
Y'all were both in the same spot, bro. You and my grandma.
Yeah, no. She recovered better than I did.
Yeah, bro. She was in fucking filming documentaries, bro, about her recovery, bro.
She wasn't doing fucking fantasy draft combines, brother.
Hey, I'm squatting 200 already.
Oh, all right.
I'm at 4 months.
You gonna play flag football already or what?
Hell no. I'm gonna wait till another year. Once I
squat. Are you
working
again? Or are you still like laying off?
I'm light duty still. I will be in light duty for another 2 months.
Yeah. So what? Your company you just still get you basically still there, but you're just not doing the labor or what?
I'm doing I do all the cuts for the metal. They just give me the measurements and I cut all the metal downstairs. Nice. I don't go on top of the roof no more.
Damn, dude, just stay hurt the whole time, bro. That's probably easier.
Fuck that.
Everyone's gonna be so confused if they come to this far leading to this program.
Y'all work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
I might go visit the doctor tomorrow. So
why?
We'll see. I've been sick the last 2 weeks. I've been dying. Julian's got fucking strep and ear infection right now.
Bro, those schools, dude.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking
all Thanksgiving break, bro. He was sick.
Bacteria culture.
Yep.
Just go pick up anything and then they bring them home.
And at least Viviana's okay. She gets to work. She's a Gypsy Rose of the family. She gets the most paranoia freaking of everything after everything that's happened. So I'm just glad she's healthy. I've met your family, but Viviana's turned it up a notch since everything that happened.
Bro, my family is the drama queen central, bro. All my tias, drama queens.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But that's Puro after dark, guys.
All right,
Thank you
guys.
Behind the
for
scenes.
thank you for falling into our
Behind
realm,
the scenes.
but guys, follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Stuff I probably should have said at the beginning of the episode. For Professor Axel Cruz, for the OG Marco, I'm Jose Garza. We're Puro Pinche Sports. We are out.
Later,
Later,
guys.
guys.
Later.